Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. I have learned from experience that it may not be as profitable as it seems if you leave your broiler beds for more than 6 or maximum 7 weeks on the farm. Okay, I did that. I left my beds for 11 weeks and the profit margin was not what I expected at all. So I'm going to share with you my experiences and the mistakes I've made so you can also learn from it. And I'm going to be telling you the profitability of selling your beds at 6 to 7 weeks old so you can make maximum profit from your broiler farming business. Okay, so just watch this video till the end. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification icon so I can get videos from this channel. And also don't forget to comment on the comment section. My comment section is very interactive and is very educative. And if you find this content very helpful, then give me a thumbs up. Okay, so thank you for doing that. Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. I am Oche from Broiler Farms. Guys, I'm really sorry. Last week I was not able to publish any video. I've been working on night shift for like 4 months now, and last weekend I was not given any day off, so I need to work throughout the weekend. That was why I was not able to publish any video last week, so I'm sorry. Okay, so today's video, it's going to be something I experienced and I want to share with you. It's a big mistake I made because I listened to people. Okay, so don't keep your beds on the farm more than 6 weeks, maximum 7 weeks. If you do that, you are going to lose. But I know a lot of people are doing it and they are making money. I don't know. So if you are watching this video and you are making money, then you can as well share your idea with us. Maybe you making food for them, or so, I don't know, or you rationing their food in some way. Let us know. Okay, so I kept my broilers for 11 weeks because I was preparing for the festive period, and I had to do that because most of my customers, they prefer live beds. Most of the people buying live beds from me, they told me they like live beds that are matured, have strong meat and stuff like that. So I had to listen to them. But the problem is they cannot afford it, right? So they just want to satisfy their own needs, not caring about the farmer. So I listened to them. I kept my bed for like 11 weeks, and the profit I made was not what I expected. It was way too lower than what I expected. I just recovered my money and some things on top. I've not done such before. So I know it's not supposed to be kept more than 6-7 weeks. From experience, I've been doing that before, but I just want to try and see maybe if I keep them more than that, I can sell them at a higher price. But guys, they will not add money for you. They'll still give you the rate they are buying them if they were like 7 weeks old. So that is what I learned from that. So from my experience, I'm going to give you reasons why you should not keep your beds for more than 6 to 7 weeks, at most 7 weeks. Okay, I'm going to tell you from experience what I experienced and the costs and the problems I encountered for keeping them that long, so that you can learn from that. Okay, most of my video here is from my experience. I share from my experience. Okay, so I'm going to break it down into 3 reasons: economic reasons, health reasons, and welfare reasons. Okay, now for the economic reasons, the A part of it, let me break that one down also. The A part of it is feed cost, right? You know, broilers have been genetically altered to grow fast, so they convert food to meat, to body weight quickly, right? So they have a good feed conversion ratio into body weight. But this feed conversion ratio into body weight is at maximum when they are younger. So from studies, up to 6-7 weeks is the peak, right? So if you are keeping them more than 7 weeks, the feed conversion ratio will begin to drop. If, for example, they need 1 kilogram of feed to convert to, let's say, 100 grams of body weight at 5 weeks, at 10 weeks, for them to get that same 100 gram of body weight, they will need more than that 1 kg of feed. Maybe they'll need like 1.5 or 2 kg or so, right? Because the feed conversion ratio or the feed conversion rate has reduced. Okay, but they'll consume more, they'll keep consuming your food, you'll be buying more food, but the increase in weight will be minimal. Okay, so it will increase your cost on feed. Then the big part of the economic reason is something I learned from experience firsthand. Nobody told me this, I didn't read it from anywhere. My workers on the site, that was what they told me. My workers on my farm. So initially, when we process a bed of like 2.6 kg, 2.7 kg, we end up having a processed weight of like 2 kg, 2.1, 2.2. Meaning on the average, the gut and everything we remove from their body is like 500 grams, right? But when they process this batch, because sometimes the live weight gets to 3.5, 3.6, this batch that they just process for some of these frozen chicken guys. So when they processed them, they were getting a processed weight of like 2.4, 2.5. And I was like, why? Why are you getting 2.4, 2.5? You're supposed to get something like 3 kg. You understand? You're supposed to get something like 3 kg, but you're telling me you're getting 2.2, 2.3. You understand? So that means the legs, the head, the gizzard, and everything, as they grow older, the weight of those ones also increase. So so when you process a bed of like 3.5, 3.6, the weight of the gut and everything is approximately 1 kg. But when you process a bed of like 2.6, 2.7, the weight of the guts and everything is like 500 grams. So you can see the difference is very high. So those bigger beds are better to sell live than to process. But how many people are coming to buy live from you? So that is the problem. So it's better you sell when they are like 2.6, 2.7, 2.8. If you are going to sell to the people that are buying for their frozen food stores. Yeah, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so that is the B part of the economic reason. Then the C part of the economic reason is labor expenses, right? Now, if you have people working for you, I have a worker I pay monthly, but let's just assume you are paying the person on a daily basis, right? So if you are raising the birds for 6 to 7 weeks, that is a month and a half, right? So you pay the person for only a month and a half to work for you on the farm. But if you are keeping them for 11 weeks, 12 weeks, because your customers want matured bird, that means you spend more in keeping your worker, right? You pay him more, you pay him for like 2 to 3 months, which is more expenses. I don't know if you understand. So the labor expenses will increase. You need to treat them more, because at 8 weeks you're supposed to give them a fowl pox vaccine, although I did not give mine anyway. But according to standard, that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to give them fowl pox vaccine. Okay, so it will increase the cost of everything, both labor costs. Okay, so that is the part C. Then the part D of the labor expenses is market demand could be affected, right? Even though people want live weight of even though people want their live chicken to be matured, big, strong meat, there are some people, and these people, they buy in large quantity. These guys are supplies birds to people working on the oil rig. I stay in Port Harcourt, so I have people working on the oil rig. I know about those people that used to buy birds for people working on the oil rig. So those guys, when they come to your farm, they can buy like 200, 300 from you, and they don't want their birds to be very big. They don't want their birds to be matured, because those guys, they like using cutleries to eat, so they will not be able to cut the meat if the meat is hard. So they prefer the soft meat than the hard meat. You understand? So for you to get a balanced meat quality, I think that 6 to 7 weeks is the best for you. Now we'll go to the health reason. I'll also break down the health reasons into smaller subheadings for you. Okay, so the first subheading, which is A, is heat stress. When it comes to the health reasons, is heat stress, A. Now I made a lot of video concerning heat stress in this my last batch of chicken, because I experienced it a lot in this last batch, because of the Harmattan period coming. Okay, so I'll leave a link somewhere around the video. You can watch any of those videos I made for the heat stress. Okay, now broilers, they generate a lot of body heat when they grow up, right? Because they are fat, and as they grow, their body temperature increases. Now, if the environmental temperature also increase, it will affect them. It will cause heat-related diseases. You see them convulsing and dying. It happened to me on my farm. For the health reasons, A is heat-related diseases. Okay, then 2 is a skeletal disorder. Because they grow fast, add body weight, their bone will not be able to hold the body weight, and you see most of them getting deformed, right? So it's better to keep them for 6-7 weeks before they start getting deformed. You've sold them out. Okay, then also cardiovascular issues, which is the C part of the health issue. Cardiovascular means diseases related to the heart and the arteries and veins. Okay, so because they are fat, most of their arteries and their veins are being constrained, they are being closed up, so they are prone to heart attack. Okay, so try to sell them when they are still active before they get overweight, because as they begin to grow older, they also get overweight too. Then C, which is also related to health, is the musculoskeletal pains. Because of their weight, you see that their tendons, the ligaments, they will be paining them. You will not know, but it actually happens to them. If you read about it, you will know. Okay, that's why you see most of them will not be able to walk when they get very old. You see, if they are younger, you can see them flying, running around, but when they begin to get old, they just move a short distance and sit. They move a short distance and sit. That is because of their weight. Okay, and they are feeling pains in their joints. So that is musculoskeletal pains. So for the health issues, I've mentioned heat-related diseases, I've mentioned skeletal disorder, I've mentioned cardiovascular problems, and I've mentioned musculoskeletal pains. So those are the 4 subheadings under the health reasons. Okay, the third reason, which is the welfare reason, the spacing of the beds, that is the stocking density. Normally, ideally, is like 12 beds per square meter, right? Now, this value is given to you according to the weight at 6 to 7 weeks. That is the ideal on any website, any book, anywhere you read it from. That value is given to you as per 6 to 7 weeks bed weight, right? Now, if you are keeping it more than that, say 11, 12 weeks, like that, they'll get bigger than when they are 6 to 7 weeks, right? So they'll require more space. So if you don't have the space, you fall into problem. It will lead to overcrowding, right? So access to food, access to water will be limited. Even our ventilation will be limited. Okay, so it will lead to overcrowding. On my farm, what I did was I started bringing them outside because the heat stress was much, and I have a lot of space on my farm, so I have to bring them outside so they can move around and enjoy themselves and have more space. So I'm reducing them from being crowded in the cage, and also giving them enough time to be ventilated so that they will not have heat-related diseases. So guys, all these things I've been saying, the conclusion is keeping your broilers more than 6 weeks will cost you more money. You understand? In terms of labor, in terms of medication, because they will keep falling sick, you keep treating them, labor cost and all those things, their health will be affected. Because of overweight, they'll start having a skeletal problem, deformity, and overcrowding. You understand? So it is not advisable to keep your beds more than 6 to 7 weeks. That weight, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7 to 3 kg, is the optimal weight they are supposed to be. Keeping them to get to 3.5, 4 kg may not be as beneficial as you think. I am telling you from experience. I have tried it. This last batch I just finished selling are 11 weeks old. So please guys, learn from my mistake. I always tell you things from my own experience. Apart from what I read from the book, I have to experience them myself, and I explain to you so that you not go through the same mistake I made. Okay, so guys, this is Broiler Farms. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. In fact, I had a lot of things to say. That was why I did not even remind you to subscribe earlier. So you can subscribe to this channel, you can hit the notification icon, leave comments. I love comments a lot. Most of my subscribers, they can testify that I always reply to my comments. Okay, so leave comments. If you are keeping your broilers more than 10 weeks like that, please explain to us how you are doing it so we can also learn from you. And okay, so to those that have been following me, I said I wanted to travel for my vacation, to expand my business, to build cages, and to start an egg business. I want to start layer business, and I'll still continue with my broiler business. Okay, so I'll be doing that, but I don't know, when it comes to end of the year, companies will just become busy all of a sudden. My vacation has not been granted, but I just hope it's granted very soon. Okay, so I'm going to try to experiment something that I'll be sharing with you as I'm on vacation. I'm going to be preparing feed for my birds myself. So I'm going to have a trial beds that I'm going to try the feed on. So I'll separate the bed and I'll be giving you guys day-to-day updates on how the beds are faring with the feed I'm producing. Okay, so guys, just watch out for that. That will be what I'll do on during my vacation. Maybe I'll be publishing video every day when I'm on vacation. Okay, all right guys, so thanks for watching. This is Oche from Broiler Farms. Peace. I'm out.